Hello everyone, welcome to This Day. It is January 31st. It is Friday. I am Michael Taylor. Thanks for joining us here today. Last day of January, the month has just flown by. Christmas, if you still have your Christmas tree up, hopefully you've recycled that by now. Decorations are down, we're back into the regular year, and we've got a great show for you today, so let's get right into that. Would you like to have solar but don't want the panels or can't have the panels? Well, we're going to talk to Jason Kaplan. He's going to talk to us about power market solar and the way you can get the advantages of solar on your electric bill but not actually have to do all the installs. So it's interesting. We'll talk to him about that in just a minute. And then, of course, Sports Corner with Cole Young. We'll be talking about all things coming up in sports this week. I'm sure a look ahead to the Super Bowl. I can't imagine he's not going to talk about that. That's just a good guess on my part, though. Hey, no guessing here. We got to stay informed, and it's a good one. You're going to want to know about this one. I know you will. It's Dog Licensing and Vaccination Day. It's going to be coming up on February 6th. It's going to be from 10 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. So make sure you get your dogs licensed. If they're not licensed, and some vaccination updates. They're going to be bringing services to us right here in the community over at Clubhouse 1 Main Lounge. It's going to be happening from 10 a.m. to 1:30. Vaccination services are going to start at 10, and there's going to be vet services there. You can call the number there on your screen for pricing on anything you might need for your dog. Rabies vaccination fee is going to be $15. That's a pretty standard one there. And then dog licensing services are also going to be available starting at 11 o'clock on February 6th, next Thursday. So make sure you get out there for that. City of Laguna Woods is the one in charge of the fees for dog licensing, so you call the number on your screen if you have information or want to know about that one. And of course, this event is brought to us by the Laguna Woods Dog Club, and they do all sorts of great services, and this is a great one for us. And so call them if you have any questions about the event in general. All right, let's take a look at our weather, and we've got some nice temperatures. We're back in the 60s. We had some definitely a little cold stretch with that storm that came through, but now we're kind of popping up to about average temperatures for this time of year. We got a mix of partly cloudy to mostly sunny going on for the rest of the week and into next week. Our high temperature is going to be on Sunday with 68 degrees and partly cloudy, so look forward to a pretty nice weekend. No more rain really in the forecast that really anything measurable in the near future, so enjoy the clear out and the nice temperatures while we can. Let's take a look at the sunrise and sunset. We've got a nice close-up picture here of this beautiful little plant. Thank you, Alan Clark, for sending this one. That's a big old blooming green thing. I don't know what you call that one. Some sort of succulent. Sunrise this morning was 6:47 a.m. The sunset tonight is going to be 5:21. If you'd like to send us a picture like Alan did, well, you can do that. It's very easy. Email the picture to us, Laguna Woods Village TV @gmail.com. That's where the email is, which we get our great pictures from folks like Alan. Make sure you include your name, where you took the picture. Alan took that in his front of his house, I think. And we will put it in our sunrise, sunset segment. Okay, we got one meeting to tell you about, and then when we come back, we'll be talking about power market solar.
Coming soon to the Irvine Barclay Theater.
You're the star of gladness.
Welcome to the Artistry, South Orange County's only cannabis dispensary located right here in Laguna Woods. The Artistry is your trusted source for the highest quality cannabis products and the best customer service. We offer daily deals up to 50% off on top brands. Whether you're new to cannabis or a seasoned consumer, our friendly and informative staff is here to help you elevate in style. We're located next to Gate 3 and now offer delivery right to your door. Join us for a one-of-a-kind dispensary experience.
Seniors fear running out of money more than death itself, and the number one mistake you can make is underestimating volatility, which can derail your retirement. For 35 years now, I've coached seniors to financial independence by using two simple rules: never take big losses and create income along the way. It's your financial future. Call now to get a free risk analysis to ensure your investments are protected, and we'll send you our Safer Money System, 949-219-0692.
At Pro Smiles OC, we believe your smile is more than just an expression, it's your confidence. Dr. Ivan Ho, board-certified cosmetic dentist in Orange County, has transformed thousands of smiles here in Laguna Woods. From dental implants to Invisalign and cosmetic dentistry, our team at ProSmiles OC is devoted to restoring and enhancing the beauty of your smile using state-of-the-art procedures that result in long-lasting smiles. Visit our website to schedule an appointment or give us a call today.
Of course, clean energy is a hot topic these days. We want to find wind, solar, and all sorts of things maybe. And our next guest has some answers for Laguna Woods residents. We want to welcome for Power Market President Jason Kaplan. Thanks for joining us.
Michael, it's an absolute pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Let's get a start. You have an opportunity for folks, it's a little different, to not install any solar panels, not do any maintenance, nothing like that, and yet still get a discount from the use of solar. Explain how this works.
Yeah, so this is a program called Community Solar, and it's actually a Edison program that allows those that otherwise couldn't install solar on their roof or really didn't even want to benefit from a off-site solar project and get clean energy every month as well as a discount. And this project is actually located out in East Kern County, which is currently constructed and actually operating today. So clean energy is being injected into the utility as we speak.
Yeah, it's like I have a condo, but the guy above me would be pretty upset if I put solars on my roof, right? And so there's opportunities out there, and you're saying that this is something that people can just sign up for. So how does it work?
Yeah, I mean, this week I gave an informational session, and I heard a lot of folks that were living in the 3-story buildings and other properties that would love to obviously have solar, but as you said, can't install solar. Their roof space isn't big enough and want to find a way to benefit from clean energy. So really this program is simply, you have to, as you said, you sign up. You provide us with your information, your address, your utility service account number with Edison. You provide a few additional details. And what we do is then we tell Edison, oh, Michael wants to join this project. Here's his account number. And when the clean energy is being generated by that offsite solar project, Edison will then now apply the credits and value of that community solar project to your utility bill, reducing your Edison bill. And then what we do is then charge our customers a discount for the value that you've gotten. So if you had $100 reduce your Edison bill, we would charge you $90 for the value of that $100. Thereby, you're saving $10 and getting clean energy at the exact same time.
Okay, so my Edison bill is not going to change. I'll see a discount on there.
Correct.
But I'll also be getting a bill from this project that says, here's the energy purchases that you've done here.
Exactly.
How will I know that I'm getting the discount? Am I going to see like a $50 credit here, but only a $40 charge on the bill? Or
Yeah, so every month you'll see a line item on your Edison bill that will say, essentially, it's billing correction, and it'll be a negative $100 or negative $50. And that value is actually related to how much solar energy that we provided you at your home. And then what we do is then we will look to see, oh, Michael, you got $100 of value. You're guaranteed to save 90% on that value. So that's how we then know, okay, we will simply charge you $90. You'll retain that $10 or 10% as your savings. So those two bills, I know, one of the challenges people have is that when they get, 2 bills, how is it possible that 2 bills can be less than 1 bill? But that is what this is, right? Is that customers will continue, all the Laguna Woods Village residents will continue to be customers of Southern California Edison. Nothing is changing to how they're getting energy supplied and delivered by the utility.
So I don't need a new box. I don't need a new utility box. I don't need to do no installation. No new wires are coming into my house. Nothing like that.
No one is stepping foot in your home. No one's going on your roof. And that's really, again, the beauty of this program, which, again, is inherently intended to enable those that couldn't participate. So renters, condo owners, co-ops, regardless of what your tenancy is, you can join this program. And listen, if you move from Third to United, you can actually bring your community solar subscription to your new home as well.
Yeah. So who isn't eligible? If I already have rooftop solar, if I already have something going on, or if I'm in another solar program, am I still eligible for this program?
So that's a great question, and no. If you already have rooftop solar and you're what they call a NEM on the NEM rate code with Edison, you're not eligible to participate. Other eligibility criteria is if you are on the green rate. Edison has a green rate program, so if you're already getting clean energy through the green rate program, you're not eligible for this. Also, and I know not necessarily relevant to the Laguna Woods Village, but if you're in a CCA, if you're getting energy supply from another provider, you're not eligible for the program. And so that's where, again, but so long as you're getting bundled service and supply, and you see that on your bill that Edison SCE is providing your supply, you're unequivocally eligible for this program.
Okay, so this program, if I sign up, if the resident signs up, what is the obligation in terms of months, years, or whatever that I'm in this program?
There is literally no obligation. Pursuant to the enrollment, you're going to, you, Michael, would sign a subscription agreement saying, hey, I want to join this program. I want to get clean energy and savings. You can then cancel. Provide us 60 days notice. Why 60 days is, well, we got to tell Edison that, hey, Michael doesn't want to participate anymore, or he's moved, and so that they can remove you from the project. But it really is flexible, and there's no penalty, there's no fee to leave. Again, we want this to be a flexible program that enables everyone to provide access to clean energy.
Okay. Now, Third Mutual's already kind of enrolled this for their common areas, places they leave for the street lights and things like that?
Exactly, yeah, we've been working closely with VMS, and obviously sharing this opportunity with Bart and the team. They saw an opportunity. Oh, this is great, right? We don't have to install anything and we get these benefits. So yes, the Third Mutual common area meters that are eligible for the program, we've actually enrolled in approximately 700,000 kilowatt hours a year of clean energy will be delivered to Third Mutual on those accounts. And I think they'll save probably close to $5,000 to $6,000 a year on those energy costs.
Okay. Now, there's almost so much community solar that panels can bring in. So is it kind of an unlimited number of people can sign up, or is there a certain number here?
No, it's very much limited. And really, the solar project, as you said, is only so big. So we can only bring enough subscribers that fills the energy being generated from this project, every year. Right now, we are pretty much 98% subscribed on the project. We have about between 400 and 600 spots available for residents to enroll in. Obviously, that's why I'm here is, I want to get as many Laguna Woods Village residents as I can, since I know how much they care about, participating in clean energy, how much they would love savings. Hey, this is a program that they can do, and it's easy to be a part of.
Okay. Not only you guys done this here, but this cities of Corona and Long Beach also kind of participating in this program, right? How has that worked out for them? Is it a citywide thing, or is it individual residents signing up?
Yeah, so to be clear, this program is an individual choice, right? If you want to join, amazing, but just because you join, your neighbor doesn't have to join. But the city, I think saw that, right? They see this as a way of, and many of these municipalities have climate action plans. They want to do better for their communities. And so the city of Corona has been an early champion. They enrolled their utility accounts at the municipal level and then said, hey, we're going to be benefiting from this clean energy. We want to make sure our residents are as well. And so they've just completely embraced this program. They've enabled us to do different campaigns and promotions with their residents. And we have over 700 Corona residents that have already subscribed to this program. And the same with Long Beach. Again, Long Beach, true champions, their Office of Sustainability has been promoting this. They even created a website themselves to promote this program. And so, not that I'm creating any competition, but there's a little gaming, gamification where Corona, who's gonna get the most customers, and maybe Laguna Woods Village, we can get as many residents as we can to join the project.
Well, maybe there's a little gamification. Mayor Sherry Horn of Laguna Woods, she is not only endorsing this, but she's signed up, right?
That is right. So Mayor Horn has been a tremendous champion. Can really obviously see the value of this program and the project. Again, appreciating the low risk but unequivocal benefit it delivers. And just this week when I was giving my information session, we had several United board members that were in attendance, and shortly thereafter, they have also enrolled in the community solar program as well. So I think that is a testament, right? We look to Mayor Horn and Sherry and others to say, hey, we've looked into this, we've done our diligence, this makes sense, and I hope that encourages others to enroll as well.
What is the maybe number one most confusing thing, or if people don't quite grasp when you say, hey, you don't have to hook up a panel, you don't have to have any wiring house, you don't have to, and you're still going to get a discount on solar? Yeah,
so I think, when people hear the word solar, they just immediately assume that there's going to be something installed on their property.
Right.
So that's why we continue to show people the solar project that's out in Kern. It's like, see, that's there. Nothing is happening to your property. And the other thing, too, is I think folks think that we are going to be now their utility, that we're taking over their Edison bill, that we're paying their Edison bill for them. That is not the case.
Right.
Again, they will, residents will continue to get energy supplied and delivered by Edison. They will, if there's any issue, Edison is their utility. All we are simply doing is providing clean energy as a credit on their bill and giving them the savings every month.
All right, well, this community solar project sounds like a good idea. From Power Market, I want to thank Jason Kaplan for joining us today.
Michael, thank you so much.
Great, and the information's on the screen for people who want to sign up and get more information about this. And only what 300 or 400 more folks can do it. So act now,
Time is
folks.
the essence. Yes, let's make it happen.
Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.
You're watching This Day. We'll be right back.
Want solar but not ready to change your home or pay more? With Power Market's new program in California, you don't have to. Whether you have a city roof, shaded roof, beach roof, mountain roof, no matter your roof type, or even if you rent, you can benefit from solar. Sign up for free, receive guaranteed savings, and cancel anytime without penalty. Solar has never been this accessible. Join Power Market's free community solar program in minutes and start saving for what matters most.
We all have the power to shape the world. We're connected to the world we share, to each other. I am Future. I wait in the world of Echo.
Echo, the spectacular new show by Cirque du Soleil, opens May 23rd under the Big Top at Laguna Hills Mall. Tickets at cirquedusoleil.com.
The world is yours to create.
Echo thanks its official partner, Air Canada.
Did you know plans change each year? So can your health and prescription needs. Our licensed insurance agents can easily compare your options and you'll see the real difference. Find a plan that offers you more and covers your prescriptions. Call us at 1-888-225-6468 for a free telephonic, virtual, or in-person appointment. Annual election period ends December 7th.
Caring Senior Service provides a variety of care services to help seniors age in place. We follow the mantra, when family can't be there, we can. We started our business almost 30 years ago because we realized that seniors in these situations still need loving care. To learn more about how we can help your family, contact us today.
Happy Friday and welcome to the 140th episode of Sports Corner and the last day of January. I'm Cole Young and we have some major storylines to cover, so I'll jump right in. Starting in the NFL, the Super Bowl matchup is officially set. It'll be a rematch of Super Bowl 57 as the Philadelphia Eagles and Kansas City Chiefs will yet again face off for the Lombardi Trophy. Let's look back to last weekend and see how these two teams earned their spots on the biggest stage. On Sunday morning, the Philadelphia Eagles hosted this year's Cinderella story, rookie quarterback Jaden Daniels and the Washington Commanders in the NFC Championship game. Washington opened up the scoring, kicking a field goal to top off their opening drive and taking a 3-0 lead. However, on the ensuing drive, the Eagles did what they've done all season, give Saquon Barkley the ball. On the Eagles' very first play from scrimmage, Barkley broke tackles and spun around defenders as he took off for a 60-yard touchdown. Just 4 minutes later, following a Commander's fumble, Barkley would yet again find the end zone from 4 yards out. In the blink of an eye, this game was 14-3. Possibly the most exciting play of the day for the Commanders was towards the end of the first quarter. On 4th down with 6 yards to go, punter Tress Way came out to punt it away for Washington. Way took the snap and did not kick it, but instead delivered a beautiful 23-yard pass to tight end Ben Sinnott. The Commanders would kick another field goal and score on their following drive on an incredible 36-yard catch and run from receiver Terry McLaurin. After a failed two-point attempt, the Eagles sat with a 14-12 lead. That was as close as this game would get, though. Saquon Barkley scored his third touchdown of the day in the fourth quarter. Jalen Hurts would run for 3 touchdowns and throw one to A.J. Brown. The Eagles even subbed in their backups, and second-string running back Will Shipley even scored for Philly. 3 lost fumbles proved to be the downfall of the Commanders, and the Eagles capitalized on every single drive and walked away with a whopping 55-23 win. Hurts and the Eagles are in the Super Bowl for the second time in 3 seasons, and this time Saquon Barkley is along for the ride after he departed from the New York Giants this past offseason. They'll play former Eagles head coach Andy Reid and the Kansas City Chiefs in the Super Bowl for the second time in 3 seasons. I'm not sure what's left for me to say about the Chiefs. In their unbelievable 7th straight AFC Championship appearance, they did what they do best, and that's beat the Buffalo Bills. It's the 4th time since January of 2021 that the Chiefs have ended the Bills season in the playoffs. Every single playoff matchup between these two teams has been an incredible shootout, and this game was no different. Patrick Mahomes yet again led this offense to success as he threw for 245 yards and a touchdown, but also ran for 43 hard-earned yards and 2 touchdowns. This was a back-and-forth battle between 2 of the greatest quarterbacks in the league. Josh Allen threw for 237 yards and 2 touchdowns and kept the Bills in the game until the very end. On 4th and goal with 6 minutes remaining in the game, Allen found a wide-open Curtis Samuel in the end zone for a Bills touchdown, and the game sat tied at 29-29. Mahomes yet again put together another beautiful late-game drive that ended in a field goal, and the score was now 32-29. The Bills still had time and opportunity to score, but the Chiefs' defense proved to be too much. The Bills turned the ball over on downs, and the Chiefs ran out the clock, punching their spot in the Super Bowl for the 4th time in the last 5 years. The 2-time defending Super Bowl champions have now earned a chance at an unprecedented 3-peat Super Bowl win. On a personal note, I'll be the first to admit that I am not a fan of the Kansas City Chiefs, solely because of their long historic rivalry with my favorite team. But with that said, we are witnessing one of the greatest runs ever for a team, a coach, and a quarterback. Even if you're in the same boat as me and not too much a fan of the Chiefs, we have to appreciate the unprecedented greatness we have been witnessing over the past few seasons. Since the big game isn't until February 9th, I'll give a full episode-long Super Bowl preview next week, so don't miss out on that. In the meantime, major storylines have revolved around teams that are not in the playoffs, all regarding coaches and GMs and all their movement. So I'll give a quick rundown on where some of these coaches are heading. Detroit Lions offensive coordinator Ben Johnson is the newest head coach of the Chicago Bears. The Cowboys promoted offensive coordinator Brian Schottenheimer, who is now their 10th head coach in franchise history. After being fired by the Bears midway through last season, Matt Eberflus is heading back to Dallas to serve as their defensive coordinator. Here's a weird one. Liam Cohen will be the next head coach of the Jaguars after several weird twists and turns. The Bucs offensive coordinator had agreed to re-sign with Tampa to be the highest paid coordinator in the league and opted to pull out of consideration for the Jacksonville Jaguars opening. However, Cohen was back in the running for the Jacksonville job after the Jaguars fired their GM Trent Baalke. Weird, but Cohen gets the head coaching spot in Jacksonville. The Las Vegas Raiders have reached an agreement with former Seattle Seahawks coach Pete Carroll to become the team's next head coach. The Raiders hired Buccaneers assistant general manager John Spytek to be the team's next GM. Mike Vrabel is returning to the Patriots, the same franchise he won 3 Super Bowls with as a player in the 2000s. Vrabel has been hired as New England's next head coach, replacing Gerard Mayo. Lions defensive coordinator Aaron Glenn is set to be the next head coach of the New York Giants. Glenn was a first-round draft pick of the Jets in 1994 and played 8 of his 15 NFL seasons there before transitioning to coaching. The New Orleans Saints seem to be the only team remaining without a head coach, for now at least. Moving away from football for the rest of the week, there's been some excitement in basketball, both pro and college. March Madness will be here before we know it, but the drama has already begun. University of Arizona upset number 3 ranked Iowa State on Monday night, and it was one of the greatest finishes in recent memory. Caleb Love hit a game-tying shot from beyond half court at the end of regulation, and then made 2 more three-pointers in overtime, finishing with 22 points and lifting Arizona to an 86-75 win. Iowa State had a 7-point lead in the first half before Arizona answered with the biggest run against the Cyclones this season, scoring 16 straight points to go up 34-25. Arizona then outscored Iowa State 15 to just 4 in overtime. The Wildcats' 11-point margin of victory tied their largest in an overtime game in program history. Like I said, the tournament will be coming into form very soon, and I expect to see both of these teams playing down the road. In the WNBA, a shocking blockbuster 3-team trade hit the league earlier this week. The Las Vegas Aces are acquiring Seattle Storm guard Jewel Lloyd, while sending Aces guard Kelsey Plum to the Los Angeles Sparks. Plum is one of the biggest names in the sport. She is a 2-time champion, 3-time All-Star, 1-time All-WNBA First Team and Rookie Team, and has won several other miscellaneous awards throughout her time in the pros and college. She also won gold medals in 3x3 basketball at the 2020 Summer Olympics and 5x5 basketball in the 2024 Paris Olympics. Plum, a native of La Jolla, now comes home to Southern California and will look to bring the Sparks back to dominance after a long playoff drought. In the NBA, a weird series of events have surrounded one of the league's top players. Miami Heat star Jimmy Butler has been suspended by the team for the third time this month, this time indefinitely. This most recent suspension stems from Butler walking out of practice after hearing the team plan to play him off the bench. After NBA Finals appearances in both 2020 and 2023, the relationship between the Miami front office and Jimmy Butler has seemed to have deteriorated to a point of no return. Butler already had missed 9 of Miami's past 12 games with suspensions, the first being 7 games for conduct the Heat deemed detrimental, and the next for 2 games for missing a team flight to Milwaukee last week before his latest penalty on Monday. It appears Butler will be traded very soon, and his days in Miami are all but over. With all of that said, be sure to come right back next Friday for my Super Bowl preview. In the meantime, enjoy all the basketball, hockey, golf, soccer, and other sports that this week has to offer. As always, thank you for joining me on this week's episode of Sports Corner. I'm Cole Young. Have a great weekend. I'll see you next time.
Go beyond better hearing with artificial intelligence. At Advanced Ear Care, we've taken regular hearing care to a new level with artificial intelligence performance. This provides smarter, clearer balance of sound. Artificial intelligence identifies background noises and reduces them so you can hear the soft-spoken speech clearly. Don't be afraid of this technology. It works automatically. Put them on and hear better all day in all situations. Hear the conversations clearly with family, friends, and caregivers. And remember, tell them Stuart sent you.
And welcome back. Let's talk Friday movie. We've got a good one for today. It is going to be the prize winner of Defiance, Ohio. It stars Julianne Moore. It's brought to us by Pacific Financial Planners. Going to be at 2 p.m. with the subtitles and 6 p.m. without the subtitles. It's based on a true story. In 1950s Ohio, a mother of 10 enters a jingle contest to support her family while her alcoholic husband struggles with a dead-end job. And it is a pretty inspirational story there. You're going to like that one, so make sure you see that one at 2 o'clock or 6 o'clock today. Then on Saturday, The Dirty Dozen with Lee Marvin. It's brought to us also by RadNet, and it's going to be on 2 p.m. with the subtitles and 6 p.m. without the subtitles. During World War II, a rebellious U.S. Army major is assigned a dozen convicted murderers to train and lead them into a mass assassination mission of German officers. It's a classic movie. It's a great one. I've seen it before. You're going to enjoy that one. If you like those World War II type movies, that's the one to see. It's a real great cast of characters in that one. All right, let's take a quick check of our weather, and we got some nice temperatures for today and really the rest of the weekend and into next week. We're going to be basically in the 60s, ranging from the low 60s to the upper 60s on Sunday. That's where we're going to top out temperature-wise. And really that mix of like morning clouds, clearing to partly cloudy to mostly cloudy during the day, kind of the usual weather pattern for this time of year as we go from January into February. All right, tomorrow on the program, we're going to be talking to Tracy Murray. She's going to be talking about Zumba and martial arts classes that you can take right here in the village. And then also talk to folks from the Garden Club. We're going to talk to them about upcoming events that they have going on and things you can attend. So stay tuned for that one as well. That's going to do it for this edition of This Day. I'm Michael Taylor. For all of us here at Laguna Woods Village TV, we hope you make this day a great one.